Well, welcome. Good evening, everyone. We're going to go ahead and get this call started officially. My name is Brad Stewart, Director of Field Development here at Quiari, and I'm very excited to be hosting this call tonight. Welcome, and it's going to be fun. We're going to be going over what we call the Challenge Results Call. You know, there's a lot of you tuning in from all over the world, and we want to be the first to welcome and thank you for attending this call. We'll make it worth your while. It's hard to believe that Quiari just launched just a few short months ago, and wow, has it been exciting as we have people coming on board from almost every continent. I'll say this, the 90-Day Kickstart Challenge is and will be, as we grow, the fastest growing health and weight loss movement in the world today. We're seeing it every day. We're seeing challenge success stories pouring in from all over the world, and the results are absolutely amazing. People are losing weight, they're boosting energy, and they're improving their overall health just by a simple two-step system. And tonight, we're really excited to showcase a couple of gentlemen that have been following the impact of our two-step program in their own lives. But before I do, before we put these guests on the line, I want to share a little bit about the simplicity of the 90-Day Kickstart Challenge. And if you're ready, I hope you are. Here's how simple it is. I'm going to ask you a simple question. Can you drink an absolutely awesome, delicious, fantastic Quiari shake, vanilla or chocolate, the first thing in the morning? If you can do that, you're halfway there. And can you take one or two of our energy tablets immediately after drinking your shake? Of course you can. What a simple program. And what's so great about that is just with two simple steps, people are feeling great, they're losing weight, and they're having the extra discipline because it works so well to get on track, feel better, and get their body tuned up, if you will. So, you know, just don't take our word for it. What's great is each and every Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern, we have a few guests come on and share all over the world their own stories. So tonight, we got a couple of amazing stories. And with that said, I'm going to turn the call over to our first guest. Desiree Nongle, are you with us, my friend?
Yes, I'm here, Brad. Can you hear me okay?
Oh, perfect. So why don't you, if you will, Des, pretty please, take a few minutes, share why, with everyone here, the 90-Day Kickstart Challenge has made such a difference in your life. Turn the call over to you, Desiree.
All right, Brad. Thank you so much for giving the opportunity here to share my Kickstart Challenge result. My name is Desiree, N-O-N-G-O-L, Nongle. I'm 52 years old, and I have 5 kids and 2 girl kids. I'm originally from Cameroon, West Africa. I speak French is my first language. I hope that you can hear me okay. Brad, just to tell you a little bit about how I heard about Quiari, that was in the month of April 2019, for being around the leadership of the first company of a CEO and founder. And I received that call. I've been around there for 9 years. So when I got the call, I knew right away that this will be something big around the world, because I know that everything that he touches, he turns it into gold. So right away, I was on board to start building and pre-launching. So early August 2019, I had a chance to taste and to sample the shake. That was awesome. It was delicious. It was tasty. And I say, oh my God, I'm going to share this to everyone around the world. So early September, I received my 3 lifestyle pack. Went in, get my gears, and I was ready to roll. And there, September 17, disaster strikes. But I lost everything. I said everything in a devouring fire. Everything. We walk out just with the clothes that we had on. But anyway, we found shelter at the family friend, and it was just hard. It was hard to wake up in the morning with the clothes you went to bed on the last night. It was hard, Brad, to call the insurance company and they tell you that, hey, your insurance lapsed. We're sorry for your loss. it was just, it was hard. And going to the social service and they tell you that you don't have an ID, we can't help you. And while trying to actually get the family situated, going through days, not even a week after I had a death that struck, and the second death after another week, but it was just like the wall was breaking on me, and I had to cry, God, my name is Desiree, I'm not Job. This is the 21st century. I live in the U.S. I'm not in Israel in that time. Give me a break. But I had to keep that smiling face in front of the family, in front of the team, because we were already building a team. I couldn't cry before in front of my family because I wanted to keep and being strong. Being on the webcast from my cell phone because I had no computer. Everything was gone. I had to keep the faith and keep the faith. I was bleeding inside, right? Trying to keep the smile in front of people, but inside I was just bleeding. I didn't know what to do. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I've never done drugs. So I just turned to food. I was eating all the time without controlling myself. I was sleeping very, very little. In just a short 2 months, I put on over 35 pounds. That was the biggest I've ever been. My back was aching, my knee pain, my joints going up and down the stairs. It was just a challenge. My mood was just completely changed. I had no patience and I had no energy. Early December, around December, my second grandson came to visit. He's about almost 2 years old. And I couldn't run with him. I couldn't keep up with his energy. And that was for me a wake-up call. When my auto ship came, I called my sponsor, Mr. Rob Roder, the man we're going to hear in a few minutes. And I knew that he had some experience in nutrition. So he gave me some good advices on how to actually, what to eat, what to stay away from, so I can have quick results. And on December 28th, I just made that decision that I'm going to restart my challenge. Drink one shake in the morning, take one energy pill, and immediately, Brad, I just started feeling good. My energy started right back up. Oh my God. I started actually, the shake curbed my appetite. I was not hungry like I was before. I was not craving for sugar anymore. Within 10 days, I noticed that I lost 6 pounds. And this was just a time where I said, oh my God, this is awesome. I got to keep going. I was focused. I had mental clarity. I just feel good inside. So now, Brad, I'm down 27 pounds. I feel so great, like I've never felt before. I just feel like I went back to be 35 years old. And I don't feel any more pains like I used to feel pain on my back, on my ankles and all that. I just feeling good. And I just started going back to the gym. Now I'm telling everybody. I'm showing my body to everybody. Hey, you see how I used to look? This is now. And this is just been on a short period of time. I just started telling my neighbors, and the guy came and he actually even made a video because I gave him some sample. I said, you got to try this. He's about 74 years old. Today he's on the challenge. And every single body that I'm telling this, they can see the difference because not only pictures speak 1,000 words, but they can feel that energy, they can feel that passion in me, and I'm just telling everybody. A few days, the company featured my story, and I also share my story online. Friends are calling from around the world. My inbox is jam-packed with messages and to just answer because everyone wants to know about the Kickstart Challenge. I knew for sure that I'm going to promote Quiari products. But for what I'm living today and from what I'm seeing today happening around the world, Brian, the Kickstart Challenge for me now is just a mission to take around the world and let everybody know that this can give you your life back. This can put you in a path where you will be satisfied. I know that I haven't done yet with the 90 days, but I know there's more to come. And I just want to say thank you. And I can't wait for spring to get here. I used to play soccer as a semi-pro, and now I'm just waiting for spring to get back here so I can go back on the field and start playing soccer again with my old teammates because I know for sure that Quiari Energy will give me more extra boost to get in there. So I just wanted to give a shout out to anyone who's listening around the world. No matter where you could be in your life physically, we have the chance here. I just take one pill, one shake. I don't even need two. Because when I take two pills, I'm bouncing like a sheep. I take one pill, one shake, and my day is ready to go. And now, for me, it's just taking this around the world and empowering other people because we have some things here that's giving people's life back. Brad, I just want to say thank you so much for giving the opportunity here to share. For me, I know good days are just ahead, and this story is going to be continued pretty soon because I'm not done yet. Back to you, sir.
Wow, Des. I had to get my emotions intact. Talk about transparency. I can assure you a lot of people can feel the love, purpose, and hope in your story and in your voice. You're really a beautiful person, and you're an inspiration. And I'm so grateful that the Kickstart Challenge was able to get you back on track with all of the challenges that you had in your life. Wow. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you for telling us openly about your struggles and how this has made a difference in your life, mentally, physically, emotionally. It's cool to hear that you have the desire to exercise and the mental clarity has come back and you're just doing great. So thank you. Thank you, Des. I'd like to reach out to our second guest, and his name is Rob Roeder, wonderful man. He hails from the Las Vegas, Nevada area, my hometown. Wanted to see if you were there with us, Rob.
I'm here, Brad.
Well, I couldn't be happier to have you here and would love to give the mic to you and let you highlight the 90-Day Kickstart Challenge and the great things that have happened in your life since getting connected to Quiari. Rob, it's all yours.
Well, thank you very much, Brad, for hosting the call and for having us here tonight. Just Desiree, boy, what a heartfelt testimonial that was. Thank you, Desiree, for sharing that with us. And you know, Brad, I consider myself pretty good health at 65 years of age. How time goes by, you know. But what I have noticed at this stage in my life is some biological changes, which is natural as we get past our 50s. But you know, in the last couple of years, you know, the changes have been kind of more evident. And one of the things I noticed, I was putting on weight, a lot more weight. Before I could kind of keep it off, but it was coming on. And one of the things that I found, Brad, before I started the 90-Day Kickstart Challenge is I was snacking a lot more, especially after dinner. You know, before you go to bed, I was getting that little hunger, and I was craving sugar, ice cream. I found myself sometimes going out and getting a soft ice cream over at McDonald's, cookies, brownies at Starbucks, all that junk, you know, good stuff that tastes good, but it's not so good for you. So, you know, that was definitely something that I was concerned about at that time. And the other thing I noticed is, you know, again, before starting the challenge, I was getting tired, especially around the middle of the day. I was losing mental clarity, and I had to take power naps just to kind of regenerate my energies. And, you know, it was affecting my mood. I was moody. And honestly, I didn't have the same motivation that I had before I began the challenge. And motivation and energy is very important as a full-time networker. People can feel your energy. They're very sensitive to that. And I just, I was kind of faking it till you make it, as we say. But, over the years, Brad, I have to say that, I was having difficulty maintaining my weight. It's always been a factor. But one of the good habits that I developed, my younger years is I like to take walks. And I like to, take long walks if possible, but I kind of stopped doing that. I also used to work out in the gym quite often. But I noticed I was cutting back on all that. In fact, I actually stopped working out in the gym entirely. I just didn't have any motivation to get up and get in there and, start working the body. So what happened here, when I started the 90-Day Kickstart Challenge, which was October 1st last year, everything changed. First thing that happened is I got re-energized. One of the first things I noticed from the two products you mentioned, the shake and the pills, I had this amazing energy. And Desiree touched on the mental focus. I had this mental focus, refound focus that it was bringing me out through the whole day. I didn't have to take power naps anymore. The brain fog disappeared. As a senior, we don't like that stuff too much. And the challenge really handled that for me 100%. And I also was in a good mood. I kind of call it the happy pill, Brad, that energy pill. I felt great. I was motivated to take on daily tasks, and my production, this is the thing I appreciate the most from the challenge, is my production skyrocketed. And it really helped me to share the challenge with others because I was feeling happy, and I wanted other people to experience what I was feeling. So the other thing I noticed from the challenge was that my sugar cravings, they went away. So that was a blessing, Brad. I had this newfound discipline, I call it, to choose foods that were healthy for me versus what my body was telling me to eat. I think we all can relate to that. So the challenge gave me that balance in my mind for the choices I was going to put in my body, and started walking again, actually doing power walks, and my workouts, incredible. For a 65-year-old guy, man, I get on that treadmill, I'm doing weights now, and I can definitely tell I'm 100% powered by the challenge products. A lot more pep in my step when I'm doing my walks, and I feel younger. I see it in my skin. I look at my skin in the mirror. I see the lines aren't as much as they were. The skin is getting softer, more flexibility in my muscles and joints, and I'm stronger. I've got this new zest for life as a senior, and I cannot be more excited about what's happening. And on top of that, the opportunity that Quiari offers also has got me very excited, Brad, to improve the quality of lives, all around the world and get rewarded on a global market out there. And that's the ultimate for me. So I'm so grateful for what Quiari has provided. And, honestly, Brad, I feel like age is just a number. It's kind of relative to your state of mind. And the 90-Day Kickstart Challenge has been an absolute blessing for me personally, Brad. And I can tell you that, I'm going to be using these shakes. These shakes are absolutely delicious. Those purple pills, I'll be using these for the rest of my days. I've just never experienced anything quite like this. And I'm sharing this with as many people as possible because I want others to improve their quality of life and experience similar things that I have. And on top of that, Brad, 4 months, I've been in the challenge for 4 months now. I've actually lost 27 pounds. I'm actually down to a 40 waistline. I used to be, I was a 40 waistline, I should say. I'm now down to 36. That's just in 4 months. So I went from a 40 to a 36. My goal is to get back to my high school days of a 32-inch waistline. With the challenge, I'm confident I can do that. And so I'm just so excited, Brad, to be sharing this, not just from the health standpoint, but the opportunity as well. So thanks for letting me share, Brad. Back to you.
Oh, that's awesome, Rob. Thank you, Desiree. Thank you, Rob. What an amazing experience. There's so many things that you both said that we can relate to. I picked up a lot of healing, a lot of hope, a lot of excitement from both of you. I'd like to close this call by mentioning this. There are thousands of people on this challenge. They're feeling the results. They're doing it in over 100 countries. There are people earning free product just by being on the challenge and sharing it with customers. They are getting their product for free. Those that are promoting it with a little more energy, like Rob, with a lot of excitement, and Des, they're getting paid in 5 minutes on every time this product is sold worldwide. And it's such an exciting thing to see that happen. We really are. Quiari is the hottest health and weight loss movement in the world today. That's a little motto we use, and it's absolutely the truth. We can feel it. We can see it. It's unrivaled that any program I've seen in simplicity. So if you don't want to learn a little bit more, get back with the person who shared this information. Come back every Thursday at 9 p.m. There'll be a new host. There's going to be new guests. And get started on the challenge. If anything here made sense, connected with you, thousands of people can't be wrong. So thanks for joining us tonight. You have a great night, a great rest of the week, and good night to everyone from Quiari.
These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.